in the elevator. That maybe I can see enough through the slit there to like astral perceive whatever the hell they're doing. They still make elevators in the Sixth World with like the most infinitesimal slits of like.
Yeah, sure. So what are you guys going to do?
Well, the plan is to go up through the Aztechnology site, astral perceive, see what's going on there, and work on it from there. Past that, I'm not entirely sure on plans.
Cool.
We'll see you when we get there, I think.
Cool. So let's say it's
But
Tuesday. It's now Wednesday morning. You've all had a night's sleep, and you meet up again. You can all recover a point of each if you've spent one. And so you guys are going to socially infiltrate Aztechnology. Is this correct?
Well, not Aztechnology. We're going to go past Aztechnology in the same building.
Yeah, sure. So who's entering the building then?
My etiquette is not very high, so I probably shouldn't go in.
That'll be Salia or
Sala.
I will go in then.
Cool. So guys, so who said they weren't going in?
Maguka.
Maguka is not entering. Is Codex going in with the team?
Codex will not be going in.
Right. So it's Lettuce and Salia. Cool.
maybe? Is Salia going?
I'm the talker.
You got to speak
Well,
up a
it's
bit.
a technical one, but yeah.
You guys speak up a bit, by the way. So yeah, you guys. So where are Codex and Maguka parked up? Or where are you two?
I mean, there's got to be a parking lot, right? It's a public building.
Yes, there is a basement parking lot that you can park up in. It costs a little bit, but it's not too bad.
We could either park there or on the street. Depends on what
You
you
can't
guys feel.
find on the street parking. It's already all taken.
Find a place in the parking lot and find like a secluded, faraway corner.
Yeah, sure. You do so. So Lettuce and Salia walk to the elevator. The elevator goes all the way down into the parking lot. And it's just a public access elevator. So what would you like to do? You notice that the elevator goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24.
Yeah, plan going to the 24th floor.
Right.
Well, 25th. And going to ascend as we pass through the 7th through 23rd.
Right. Yeah, so you guys get in the elevator and it starts going up at a normal speed. But then just as it reaches the 6th floor, it says express mode. You feel an intense push of gravity as the elevator moves into high-speed acceleration, and just a couple of seconds later, it goes resuming normal speed. And then it stops at the 25th floor.
So entirely too fast to ascend at all.
Yeah. It only took like a
Okay.
second or two to travel from the 7th to 25th floors. It just like entered high speed mode. Shwoop!
Okay.
Although you did get a fleeting sort of
thing.
image of the inside of the elevator tunnel tube thing. Shaft. Yeah. The astral sight did not penetrate through the wall of the elevator shaft, so what you did see, what few glimpses of the background you did get were, well, the astral in here is twisted and distorted. There's a background count of 2 going on in here. At least.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through the list of some vendors for this sort of thing as we go through our plans. Okay.
Yeah, so you're standing on the 25th floor. You're outside Chimera Music Institute. Yeah.
What are the floors for the sort of mechanical / rigging related ones?
Yeah, there's some on like the 40th floors, there's some on like the 80th floors. Yeah, there's a variety of them spread around.
Okay.
Why?
We'll sort of like pop in there, kind of look around a little bit, check off a thing on an AR clipboard, and it's like, and it's like I'm assessing each of them. I pretend to be kind of like on site, like looking at these corporations, like seeing if what's the first impression is, sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
sure. You brush off a couple of boring secretaries, and you get the feeling that, yeah, like the background count extends all the way up the building.
a rough background count of general twist and fuckery.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. Okay, head back down. Well, laying this all to the team and head back down to like, is there like a food court level at all? Like
Oh, yeah,
cafe?
there's food courts on the ground floor, floor 3 and floor 5.
Okay. Okay, head down to those one, or let's say 4, 5, and me kind of open comm channel with the team, micro receiver and the whole thing. Assuming everyone has micro receivers and all that. Do they? Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through that and just talk back and forth with everyone and see what we can do.
Cool. What are you guys doing? What are you going to do? You
Is there
notice
any way
that
you
the
could-
people in this general area are quite scared. There's an edge to them. They're doing their normal everyday things, but there's an edge to the people that are, shopping and working and eating here.
There's that fear again.
Yep.
Do you want to try conjuring like a spirit, like summoning one, and then seeing if one of the other spirits come because you disturb the astral?
I'm not entirely sure if that was like a continuous thing. It might just be like that pure spirit was designed to like camp out on that particular area.
Yeah, and the watchers might get you too because they're like watching the place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mana barrier, the Aztechnology, extraterritoriality, and there were projecting mages on the outside of the building, but you are outside the extraterritoriality, and a quick glance into the astral shows no security mages or spirits within sight of you.
Oh wait, so are you out of the mana barrier right now?
Oh yeah, like I'm totally out of the mana area because it's from the 7th to 23rd, 2nd, or 23rd. I mean,
Maybe you could try summoning a spirit and seeing if one of those spirits come, and if anything happens, you could try to pin the blame on Aztechnology if it like kills a lot of innocent people or something.
that's a great idea, and it's bold move, Cotton. But sure. Oh, what's the as far as etiquette? What's the etiquette to having one of your like low force spirits just kind of like having brunch with you? At least as a shaman, that sort of thing.
Yeah, mages are weird as hell, and it would probably cause like at least some public unrest. Like spirits are things most people don't understand and somewhat fear. Uninformative, hyperbolic style trios tend to amplify this rather than calm it. The general populace is ignorant and fearful.
Neat. What if it's adorable?
Still scary.
Okay.
I would suggest putting the synth skin mask on before you do anything.
Potentially, but probably leaving Poison's mask on, like having a little spirit there, and like, but still, like,
I missed what you said. Sorry, because Discord shows that moment.
oh, it is fine. It's like it's just not the best idea to just put the synthesis mask on, have the same, like I basically have easily enough be able to leave, put the synthesis mask on, and then along there. I did toss the one from last night out though.
Yeah,
Right,
cool.
right.
So what are you guys going to do?
I'm really thinking you should maybe try disturbing the astral in some way. Maybe not summoning a spirit, but disturbing it in some way, and then seeing what happens.
Yeah, let me see now. Could work. I was going to be listening to a radio cast on my or not radio, like kind of blogging cast, like web cast sort of thing. Fifth or sixth world equivalent of iTunes, like talk show thing. Either way,
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's going to be a different language, and I'm going to just use translate, basic spell.
Yeah, okay, cool. You cast that spell and nothing particularly interesting of any kind happens.
Okay, well that's the thing.
Are there like different levels of disturbances in the astral? Since you're a mage, I'm assuming you might know.
Well, kind of like different levels of force. Like bringing a spirit in is different from a spell generally, but yeah, I can just probably just go ahead to the bathroom, make sure it's empty, and summon a spirit. It's basically like force 2 or something like that, and see how that works out.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, there goes that plan. I'll dismiss spirit. Little guy. Pat on the head. Let scoot off. A little water spirit.
Anyone have any ideas?
I'm running dry on both caffeine and a couple of things right now, so I'm trying to think of literally anything we do that doesn't involve the same fucking and using explosives, like the most pink of Mohawk runners, which probably is the best thing in this situation.
See,
Look, I'm
this
not going to
runs
stop you.
very magic focused.
I'm not going to stop you using explosives. I'd just like to warn you, this is Black Trench Coat. Black Trench Coat explosives are interesting.
Oh, I'm sure. You have to source those things real well, and or make them yourself, so you don't have people to rat you out. As well as other things, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is a very magical run.
Yeah, this is a very magic focused run, and in and out of character, I know nothing about magic.
I know some things, not as much as I should know.
I'm an adept.
Yeah. I'm technically magical, but well, okay. Uh, I'm just wondering. I don't want to just pound my head against mana barrier to try to like blow it over when I'm force 5 myself or magic 5 myself, which is significantly below that one.